In a metropolitan city of India, there was living a happy couple. But the husband was anxious for past few days because of his doubt. He was having this doubt that his wife is losing her hearing ability and she would require a hearing aid to listen properly. He was noticing that even after saying something 3-4 times, he wouldn't get a response from her. But despite all this happening, he didn't discuss the issue openly with his wife. One day, when he was pondering over the issue, sitting in his bedroom, he finally called a hearing expert. The hearing expert listened to the problem carefully and then finally he suggested a practical test to know the extent of loss of hearing power. The test was like this. The husband has to call his wife from a distance of 50 feet and say something. And if she responds, she doesn't have a hearing problem. Now, if she doesn't respond, he has to carry out the same thing from a distance of 40 feet, 30 feet, 20 feet, and finally from a distance of 10 feet if she doesn't respond. So the distance between his bedroom and the kitchen where his wife was working was almost 50 feet. The husband called his wife. Dear, what is in the dinner? He waited for a few seconds, but no response. Then he went 10 feet forward and then finally say again, Honey, what is in the dinner? Nothing. No response came. And then he finally come forward at 30 feet distance and say again, Dear, what's in the dinner? But again, there was no response. Now he was confirmed that the wife has some hearing issue. But to what extent, to know that, he carried out the same thing from 20 feet distance and finally when he was standing at 10 feet distance, he called her. Dear, what is in the dinner? And again, he couldn't get a response. And now he was blaming himself for not taking this issue seriously. When his wife is not able to listen from even 10 feet distance, he should have taken her to meet a doctor beforehand. Why he was waiting for so long? But then finally, to know the actual extent of which she has lost her hearing power, he finally went just past her. He was standing just behind her and then finally he told, Dear, what is in the dinner? Now his wife finally turned and she said, This is the 6th time I'm telling you that I'm making a pizza. Now don't mess up with my mind. Now this is a small humorous story, but it's got very deep lessons to learn. The 3 things I learned from this story are: Number 1, many a times in our life we have doubts and we think that the problem is with other party. We keep on thinking that there is something wrong with the other person, while in reality the wrong thing is with us. We are at fault. While the husband was continuously in doubt that his wife was losing her hearing ability, it was he who was actually losing the hearing ability. Number 2, when you are in doubt, at least discuss the issue. The husband discussed the issue with the doctor and he got a practical test and finally came to know that he had a problem. But many a times we keep our doubts to ourselves. We keep thinking on them but do never take action. And number 3, many times in families, people ignore issues that they should discuss. It might not be just the hearing issue, it could be a behavioral issue or an issue related to attitude, but we ignore them consciously. While the member actually deeply require our help, but we hesitate to discuss the issue with them. With that said, this is Abhishek Sunari, your storyteller, and we'll meet again with another story. If you like this story, do like it, share it, and subscribe to our channel for more interesting stories.